Welcome to another Python tutorial. In this video we'll cover the indices of the list and how to append to that list. When you have a list, you refer to the items in that list by something called an index number. Index numbers are assigned to each item in a list. It starts at 0 and then continues counting upwards throughout the length of the list. So in this example, we have 2, 5, 9, and 6, and their corresponding index numbers are 0, 1, 2, and 3. So x sub 2, or the item at index number 2, would equal 9. You can also use negative numbers when referring to items in the list, like x sub negative 1 would equal the last item in the list, so it would be 6. And x sub negative 2 would be the second to last item in the list, which is 9. You can also refer to multiple items in a list if you use the following format, so x sub start colon stop colon and step, and then close the bracket. For the first example, we have x sub 1 colon 7 colon 2, and then close the bracket, and so it will start at the number 1, count every 2 numbers until it reaches 7, and then it will stop. You are not required to put in a step though. You could just put 1 colon 7 and then close the bracket, and it will count by 1 each time, but you don't have to put that, it just automatically does it. Likewise, you are not required to put a starting and a stopping number. You can just put x sub 1 and it will return the item that is contained at the index number 1. Now, if we wanted to get all of the items between 0 and 3, we could put x sub 0 colon 3, but you're not required to put the 0, it'll automatically start at 0, so you can just put x sub colon 3 and it will do the same thing as if you put the 0. Also, if you wanted to go from 3 up until the very end of the list, or length of x, you could put x sub 3 colon and just leave it like that. You are not required to put length of x after the colon because it will automatically go till the end of the list. If you want to add to the end of your list, you have to use a method called append. So you take the variable name of the list, put .append, and then in the parentheses put whatever you want to append to your list. So in this example, it would append 3 to the empty list, and so x would now be equal to a list with 3 inside of it. The same thing happens in the next example. It appends to the end of the list. So x.append, and then we'll put 2 to append to the list, and so now x will be equal to 5, 6, 4, and 2. Thanks for watching, leave a like, and check out my other Python tutorials.